look down that far. Whoops. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new Jazwares Spartan Collection Wave 3 Spartan Palmer. But first, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course, playing with them. I upload new content constantly throughout the week, so make sure you hit that bell icon so you stay notified when I do upload a new video. And if you guys do enjoy this video or any of the other ones that I put out, please remember to give them a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow, and it lets me know you guys are enjoying the content that I put out. And if you guys want to support the channel in any way, all I ask is you guys watch my videos from start to finish, as well as going ahead and checking out those Amazon affiliate links linked down below, where you'll find all sorts of cool action figures, as well as stuff associated with toy photography, and so much more. As always, the information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And before we get started, I just want to say thank you so much to this channel's sponsor, VRare Store. Check them out for all your Funko Pop, anime, and Pokemon card needs. And of course, use code CoolFigurez at checkout for 10% off your order. VRare Store, check them out, guys. So with all that out of the way, we are once again taking a look at the brand new Jazwares Spartan Collection Wave 3 Spartan Palmer. Now, I have to admit, I have no connection to anything past Halo 4, and even Halo 4 is kind of hazy for me. I only played it about once or twice, but anything from Halo 1, 2, and 3, I played endlessly as a child. And so when they announced this line, I was definitely in, and I absolutely loved all the sorts of skins that you can make and all the sorts of Spartans you can make throughout the game and whatnot. So having these figures now is basically like having the multiplayer game in hand. You know, even if I don't know all these extra characters, I do know Master Chief, Cortana, you know, all the main ones. So I may not know these new ones, but these are definitely really cool action figures, and I'm super happy to have them in my collection. And they definitely remind me of when I was younger and I was collecting the McFarlane Halo figures, you know. So, you know, this definitely is awesome. And I have to admit, there's always a figure in one of these series that I do not want for some reason, and this wave is an exception because I wanted them all, including this one right here. She is so cool. Her helmet, her visor, and now that I have her in hand, she has so much intricate detail on her armor that you didn't see in the pictures and whatnot. So it's super cool to have her in hand. I'm super happy to have her. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at what she comes with, because she actually does come with the most accessories in all of these series. So out of all the figures that were released in this series, she comes with the most stuff. First and foremost being an alternate head right here. So I think this is actually a really good head sculpt. I don't know what she looks like at all, because like I said, I have no connection past Halo 3 really. And even if this is strictly Halo Infinite, nobody would really know what she looks like. But as a female face, this is definitely a really good head sculpt. Nothing to complain about. So she does come with her helmet. You pop the head off and you pop the helmet on, because she does come with her regular head in box. So with that, she does come with a few pairs of hands. Of course, she comes with a pair of open grip hands right here, and it seems like the detailing on these gloves are the first three fingers are highly detailed. They have, you know, some coating on the tips, some stuff on the knuckles and whatnot, but then the last two, or the first two fingers, don't have anything, the index and the thumb. So that's the pair of open grip hands. Next up, she does come with a pair of fisted hands, as all the other Spartans do, because when they run out of ammo, they still gotta take out those Alien Covenant guys. So she does also come with a pair of grip holding hands, and hers happen to be the only ones with free fingers. So they're C grip hands, but the fingers are a little more free. They aren't glued together, so she can actually have a trigger finger hand if you just move the finger around while you're placing the gun. So that's really cool, because if you haven't seen my other reviews, which I will link above here, I did show you guys how to make trigger fingers for these guys, and I'll actually just show you guys real quick. Let me get a hand real quick. Alright guys, so essentially what you would do, and I just want to say first and foremost, this is a channel for adults. If you're a child, do not listen to this. Do not do this at home. Do this with adult supervision and permission. Do not do this at home. Once again, this is a channel for adults and not children. So with that being said, I went ahead and got a straight razor and went ahead and put a slit in between the index finger and the middle finger right there to separate them, and it didn't take too much. And once I was able to separate them, I was able to make it a trigger finger hand. Now I haven't done it to this one just yet, but I will be doing it soon. But I did do that with one of the ones that I got in this series, that just out of the box, it was just one of the biggest pet peeves that I had to do it right then and there. So that is just a quick little tip if you guys want to make trigger finger hands for these guys. So last and certainly not least, she does come with, as all of them do, a multifunctional hand. So it can be like her saying move forward, it could be a saluting hand, it could be her typing something into a computer, into her gauntlets, all sorts of types of things. I call this a multifunctional hand. So that is all the hands and head sculpt she comes with. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the weapons she comes with. So let's go ahead and pull her forward so I can see. She does come with a pair of magnums right here, so that's really cool. She's the first figure to come with multiple weapons like this in the same form, so dual weapons right here. So they are similar, they are identical, so I'm not going to pull the other one off, but it's very nicely detailed. I like the two-tone colors right here. It really adds some separation and some life to this gun. Now her assault rifle I absolutely love for a multitude of reasons. If you've been following this channel for a long time, you know green is my absolute favorite color, so this just having a little bit of green on it makes it my favorite. But on top of that, look how thick it is. It bends still, but it is a lot thicker than the original assault rifles that they were putting with these figures, so I'm super happy about that. I absolutely love the customized colors on this thing. Like I said, the greens, the tan, the stripe right there. Awesome gun, awesome. I might actually just give this to Master Chief because I like it so much. I mean, I like her with the dual wielded pistol, so this might actually end up being Master Chief's, but we'll see in the future. So that is basically all the stuff that she comes with. So let's go ahead and pull her forward so we can take a closer look at her armor, because like I said, it's very intricate, detailed, and it's very nicely done, very nicely painted and weathered. I absolutely love it. I have no complaints on it. So yeah guys, here's the back shot right here, here's a side shot, and I absolutely love her helmet. It's just awesome, so badass looking. It just shows that she's down for business. I mean, and she's one of the most posable ones in this line in my opinion, so that's really cool. So with that being said, that definitely transitions us into articulation. So with that being said, she can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left, no kind of head tilt at all really. She can look down that far. Whoops. So as you saw guys, she does pop off the ball joint quite a bit. In fact, when I was pulling her out of package, she popped off. So just be aware of that, but you just have to snap her back in. She doesn't look up too much, basically just right back at you. Her arm joints do allow for a T-pose. You do get 360 rotation at the shoulder right there. I don't know if you get it looks like you might get rotation at the bicep. Very little, I'm sure you do. No butterfly joint. You do get double hinge elbows, so it goes in all the way. Rotation at the wrist as well as hinging in and out. For her, you do actually get waist swivel. With the other three Spartans, you do not get any waist swivel. In fact, with all the other Spartans, you do not get any waist swivel. So that is nice that she does have some waist swivel. But as you saw, she does pop off that ball joint, so be careful. She doesn't crunch down too far because the armor pieces right here connect. So you can see it just connects and kind of prevents her from going any lower. And as you do, you can see in the back, she starts popping off that ball joint again. But without anything in the back to prevent anything from stopping her, she does bend back quite a bit. So that's pretty cool. And when you bend her back, that's the way she looks like in the front. Looking at her leg articulation, she cannot join the cheerleading squad. Her armor pieces prevent her from spreading her legs too far out. But in terms of kicking forward, she does go that far. In terms of kicking back, she goes that far. She does come with the double hinge knees right here, and she actually gets a lot closer than the guys because her knee joint isn't as chunky as theirs. So looking at her ankle articulation, it does go down that far, and it does go up that far. And it does of course come with a ball rocker joint, as well as, oh wait, no, she does not come with toe articulation. She was actually the first one in this series that I'm aware of that I've bought that does not come with toe articulation. Granted, I haven't bought 2 of the Spartans from wave 1 and 2, but I'm pretty sure she's the only one without any toe articulation. So she's the first to come with dual wielded weapons and without toe articulation. Interesting. But all in all, I am super happy with this figure. The way she looks, the accessories she came with, the dual wielded pistols, the assault rifle. So super happy with her. Oh, before I forget, I do want to mention that like all the other Spartans, she does come with this little side piece right here that pops out so that you can flip it around and put the peg side out like that, and then you can go ahead and peg her. Whoops. Hold on. Let's get the peg to stay in. Now we can peg the gun. So there you go. And then she does have one on her back which actually fell out. So you have to be careful with these things, guys, because they do have a tendency to fall out if they're not pressed in well enough. So you just push that in and go ahead and pop it in. So hers doesn't move too much because of her armor right here, her wings. So it's pretty much just straight up and down. But that's basically it. So all the Spartans come with that, but that's hers. So with that being said, guys, go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics I took of her, and we'll be right back. Really quick, guys, I do want to point out this one slight flaw. So on her right hip, her gun does sit correctly, but on her left, not so much. It sits backwards because there's only one peg hole on one side to hide it in case you want to hide it. So just be aware of that. One gun will be wrong side up. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at those pics. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigurez, and I do have a separate Instagram account for my more thought out, planned out, more edited pics called Epic Shots by CoolFigurez. Check it out. If you like what you see, leave me a follow there as well. And if you guys want to see the unboxing of this figure or any other toys I do reviews on for this channel, check me out on TikTok at CoolFigurez. That's where I do all my unboxings, because when I get a new toy, guys, I am like a child and I cannot wait to rip it open. So I don't wait to set up my YouTube studio. I just film it on my phone real quick, upload it to TikTok. So if you guys want to see that, check me out at CoolFigurez. And once again, guys, join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly toy news, toy talk podcast where we will talk all the latest and great toy news, toy reveals, pre-orders, releases, and so much more. So before we go, I just want to say thank you so much once again to this channel sponsor, VRare Store. Check them out for all your Funko Pop, anime, and Pokemon card needs. And of course, use code CoolFigurez at checkout for 10% off your order. VRare Store, check them out. So with that being said, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really do appreciate it, guys. As always, I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.